So what I have learned about being pregnant for the first time, yeah, is not anywhere near close to the movies, close to the TV shows, close to even just looking up articles and stuff. It's not even close. I have no morning sickness. That's what you learn from the TV shows and playing Sims and the movies. You're going to throw up. You're going to have morning sickness. And I thought I would have that same experience, and I didn't have that at all. The only thing I had was a missed period and a couple cravings. I was craving honey buns and ramen noodles, and I don't really crave that. So that kind of alerted me to see if I was pregnant, and then also combined with I missed my period. And I took the pregnancy test. I have taken a bunch of pregnancy tests, so I was taking this one with all jokes in my mind, just like, I'm just taking it, whatever. And I took it and I said, babe, we're pregnant. I took 3 pregnancy tests just to make sure, because the one that I took before, it was like an old one that I got from Dollar Tree. And then who really believes that Dollar Tree pregnancy tests are really accurate? Well, to let you know, they are, because I took that one and then I went to get a clear blue one of the digital ones, one of the expensive ones, twice, and they both said that I was pregnant. And yeah, I was pregnant. Second thing I learned from being pregnant is really listen to your body. My first trimester and my third trimester, really my first trimester, we'll start with the first trimester. First trimester, I was really tired, and yeah, I was tired. After I hit week 13, I was fatigued. I was sleeping all the time. And good thing I worked from home, because uh yeah, I don't know how I would do it going into work. But yeah, I was tired all the time. And I used to play college basketball, D2 Division 2 college basketball. Yeah, I'm a whole hard believer in pushing yourself. When you feel tired, keep pushing yourself. Well, when you're pregnant, it's hard to push yourself to go further, especially when you're working out and you're working out in the heat and your blood pressure or your heart rate goes all the way up. And when you're pregnant, you're supposed to stay under like 150, 140 heart rate. And every time my heart rate would shoot up real quick and I would feel tired easily. And it's really a shock, especially if you're an athlete. It's really a shock to see your body where you can't push your body anymore, and you're just in that mindset of, if you're tired, you can always do more. But you really have to learn to listen to your body and understand to stop when you're tired. The third thing that I learned was eating. Eating is like a real thing in pregnancy, which, I mean, you understand, you're like growing a whole human. But I'm not really a big eater. Well, you can't tell anymore, but I'm really not a big eater. So eating is kind of like, how would I put this? Eating is kind of a chore for me. Like, I have to remind myself to eat. I can go a long time without eating. And I know y'all just like,
What's
what?
wrong with you?
Yeah, I can go a long time without eating. And so it was really hard for me to eat, because I knew I had to eat for my baby, for me. Because, first of all, like I said, you got to listen to your body. I would feel horrible if I don't eat. And the cravings was real. It was to a point I had to tell my boyfriend, I was like, I don't want to eat anymore. Don't want to eat anymore. I was actually getting tired of eating, which is like, I know y'all just like, what? Yeah, it's crazy, but it's true. Eating was hard for me, and eating's a real thing. So you're going to be hungry. For those people who are like me, who don't really like to eat, yeah, it was hard. And also when it comes to like the third trimester, my eating, like, so first and second trimester, I was eating healthy, eating vegetables, eating Chipotle, Moe's, whatever, just healthiness that I could eat. And then I don't know what happened in third trimester, because somehow I was stopping at McDonald's every so often. and I was just eating bad, and no one was stopped, and no one tried to stop me. No one cared to stop me. I will attest that is probably why my blood pressure rose up towards the end of my pregnancy. I don't know, but I somehow kept seeing McDonald's in my face, and no one cared to stop me. But yeah, so eating is a real thing, and if you're like me and don't really like to eat, good luck. I hope you can beat it, because I couldn't. The fourth thing that I learned from being pregnant is mentally. So I thought I was mentally strong. Thought I had a pretty good emotionally and mentally. I can hold my own, especially if someone hurts my feelings. I can kind of just put it in perspective and not hurry up and jump on someone. I'm a little, like, I'm not saying I'm the best, like, emotionally and mentally I'm the best. I'm just saying, like, it takes a while for me to get to that point. However, being pregnant, the trigger was out. My finger was on the trigger. Mentally, emotionally, well, I can cry like this, and mentally go on a negative thought like this. So really, I had to be mindful of my mind and my emotions. I had to read books, read different things, just to remind myself, like, mentally and emotionally, how to become better. I had to become better in that time, especially the third trimester. The third trimester was really the hardest trimester, in my opinion. Physically, it was hard. Mentally, it was hard. I just wanted third trimester. Oh, dang. I just wanted the third trimester to be over. Like, I was done. I was done with the third trimester. And it's sad, because the third trimester is your last trimester before the baby comes, and you kind of still want to enjoy, especially if this is your first time, you still want to enjoy the peace that you kind of had before the baby came. Yeah, no, I was ready for it to be over. My blood pressure was raising up through the roof. I had several thoughts of, what if I don't make it through this pregnancy? Telling my boyfriend, make sure my daughter gets this and this, just in case I don't make it. Crying at night, up at night because of this. And then physically, just, I think that's the next one. I'm going on a rant, but that was the fifth tip. Is the fifth tip. Physically, especially in the third trimester, was pretty rough. I mean, passionate about that. Third trimester. So this is the fifth, kind of goes with fourth, but really the fifth is physically. In the third trimester, I couldn't. Well, first of all, I was sleeping. I couldn't sleep on my back anymore. Of course, I can't sleep on my stomach, and it's really rough, because I like sleeping on every part. Like, I like having different options to sleep on. So when you only have one option, really, is your side to sleep on, it's really hard, because, I mean, who wants to be locked in a box? And my side was eventually getting, like, sore from just sleeping on that side. So I really didn't like that. And my stomach just was heavy. My pelvic was hurting. I felt old. Felt just like, I was waddling everywhere. The third trimester was just tough, y'all. It was really tough, and I just wanted it to be over, and I'm glad it's over. But boy, postpartum. So I do have a video on postpartum. Go ahead and check that one out.